Good morning, bright sunny morning. And how are you? This is, I don't know why I'm doing this exactly, except I was so frustrated with myself with the last one. I thought I was off my head. I was a bit over the top. There was a huge planetary shift going on which affected me profoundly. It was all to do with self-judgment. So I went through quite a bit afterwards, judging everything, and I know I was out of line really, but anyway, so this morning I woken up with this story in my head about East Grinstead, and it's quite relevant really, because in a way we're all struggling. Well, I'm not, because I can do with very little, but a lot of people panicking about the food situation. And I've noticed in my travels that the more spiritual people are, sometimes the less they understand food. And the Egyptian goddess Hathor, nurturing food, the earthly bit. So this is really a story about my visit to East Grinstead, and it was a retreat. Of them, there were two people that ran it actually, and here was the master, Master Miikhael Aivanhov, and he's a wonderful master. He's written lots and lots of books, cosmic and moral laws. Great master with lots of lovely books. Oops! And I went down there really to sort of see these people, and just for a weekend away. Little did I know the challenge it was going to come to me. So anyway, I got there. There were these two people that ran this retreat. I think they were just starting up, so they were learning stuff. I don't know how I found out about it, and they knew I was coming. And there was a very superior woman, I thought. I didn't. The minute I got there, I felt weird. I didn't feel at home. Anyway, supper time came, and well, I don't know what it was. I didn't recognise it. I mean, I'm quite a good cook. I'm quite good with food, but I'm not creative. You wouldn't see me on MasterChef. I can put things together quite nicely, but I'm not very creative. But this was some sort of wizened up vegetable that I didn't even recognise, and I was hungry. I'd been travelling all day down to East Grinstead, which is the southern part of England, and I thought, oh dear. So we somehow got through the evening. I don't know what we did. Went for a walk, I expect. She taught me how to get energy from the trees and so forth. So the evening part. Oh yes, and they showed me a dormitory with lots of cots in. They weren't beds. They were like cots. Oh, I'm going to start itching. Oh, I don't. This, I think it's the spring weather and all this peculiar energy. You've got a full moon coming up, so I'm trying to keep calm. I'm sure I'm not like this on my own. I mean, well, I am sometimes, I suppose. I woke up this morning feeling quite strong and got this story in my head that I've got to somehow put right the last one. Although nobody would agree with me, I don't suppose they wouldn't see it, but for me, it was a bit of a mess. Anyway, so the next morning I was told, oh no, that's right, we had to, this is peculiar, that the theory is Miikhael is very much into sunrises and sunsets and things, and the theory is to get see the sunrise very, very early is quite a mystical, magical thing. I love sunrises and sunsets. So we set off at 5 o'clock in the morning, having not eaten or slept much really, wearing sunglasses. So that we didn't have to see the sun. We were going to see the sunrise, but we didn't have to see the sun, because his belief was that it was all negative ions and toxins and stuff. The colour orange. That's just an opinion. But anyway, so there was I, already bleary-eyed, wearing these sunglasses, traipsing after this. So that was how the day started. And on the way back, the woman told me, she said, oh, we've got 12 people coming for lunch. Will you be cooking it? I thought, me cooking a lunch for 12 people? I have never done a lunch for 12 people in my life. Where's the food? Oh, you have to go shopping tomorrow. They were vegetarians, probably vegans as well, I don't know. So some strange woman again accompanied me to the shops, and I didn't know what to buy for 12 people. I mean, they were vegetarian. So she talked me into buying hundreds of peppers, sweet peppers, well, the round ones, and loads of spinach. So I thought, okay, this is going to be a challenge. And I get that. So where's the kitchen? Where's the cooker? Oh, we've got a saga. You know, the cooker. What's it called? I can't think. And there's no temperatures on it whatsoever. You have to just guess what you're doing, you know, and there's an art to it. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, so I looked in all the cupboards to try and find something to go with these spinach and peppers, and I found a huge great sack of potatoes that were green and sprouting. And I think the woman thought I was going to cook those. I said, no, they're poisonous. If I was to have cooked those, I don't think any of them would have survived. So I was scrabbling around. Then I found a bag of rice. I thought, well, I can do rice. I know how to cook spinach. I'd never cooked peppers. So here I was in the kitchen. I could hear these 12 people singing away, because this is the master who loves music. And, well, I think anyway. Oh dear, I might have to delete this one as well. I'm not doing very well today. So here I was with a bag of rice, peppers and spinach. What's it called? An aga. An aga, that's right. A saga as well. The saga of the aga. So I took all the stalks out of the spinach, because they don't cook very well. Cut up the peppers, put them all in the oven, and the rice I think I put in a pan or something. But you see, you've got no temperature, so you can't guess how long it's going to take. And just, I thought, Jesus, 2 loaves and 5 fishes for thousands. I'm not going to have to go that far. But I need your assistance. Anyway, they were all singing away, waiting for the supper, you know. And so, anyway, I don't know how it turned out. By the time it was all done, I was in such a fluster and in such a panic, and well, really at a loss as to what to do with it all. So I fled. I just went into town, got in my car, went into town, and found a little cafe and had a good roast dinner. But they were very sweet. I mean, they really were very sweet, and they sent me a lovely card with lots of thank yous and loves and kisses and all that stuff on. And they said it was lovely, and I bet it was actually, because I mean, rice and spinach and peppers probably would have been okay. So it's a very short video today because I'm struggling. I don't know what's the matter with me at the minute. I think it's all this energy, and it's full moon in Aries coming up. So I'll have another go. There might be a third one, who knows? And have I finished the story? Do you think I finished the story? Yeah, I've done it all, I think. It was just, I suppose the moral of the story is that we can do with very little. But it isn't just that, is it? It's being creative. And you don't have to have meat. I mean, I have fish and I have chicken sometimes, but there's no fishmonger around here, so I have to travel, so I'm not sure I can do that. So I'm limited to not rice and peppers. But I can make something up. I've got a little tiny deep freeze, very tiny, and I sort of scrabble on. It's managing to get the protein and everything else, you know, but we don't need pizzas. Certainly we don't need pizzas, we don't need all the stuff that we're used to. It's a good way of disciplining yourself and cutting down, because I think we do eat a lot of the things that sugar particularly I'm trying to cut down on. That's my big failing. So it's trying to cut down on things that are superfluous. Living like the caveman. Go out with your spear, catch the nearest ball. Plenty of those around. Anyway, no, I don't mean that. I mean, just it's a challenge, isn't it? It's a challenge. Do the basics and be creative. You know, you can do things with peppers and spinach and rice. It's just getting used to a new thing, you know, and it's quite exciting in a way. Soup. I made some lovely leek and potato soup. So I'm I suppose being a Tory and I'm an earth person, I'm very in tune with food, but some of the stuff you see on the television I wouldn't want to eat anyway. So I think on that note, I'll let you go. Nobody ever writes to me. I don't know why. I got a friend. He said you have to get you a new camera. The camera's not good. I know that. The lighting's improved a bit, but unfortunately we can't change my face. And that's a difficult one for older people. I think not many people really like themselves the way you can remember how you used to be, and it is difficult to accept well, you're not what you used to be, you know. So anyway, my voice still works quite well. And I woke up with this story, and I was talking out loud to the master about it. I thought, why don't I do a video? Then it's out the way. Oh, the doorbell's just gone, so I must go, darlings. You take care. God bless. Bye bye for now.